What's happening? Violet's voice cracked, fear creeping in. She looked wildly around at the circle of werewolves closing in, but nobody answered, not even Asher. Instead, they started taking their clothes off. What the hell? She whispered, watching as every single one of them stripped. And they didn't stop at their shirts. To Violet's growing horror, they got completely naked. In seconds, every werewolf stood before her, bare as the day they were born. Violet froze, completely stunned. Panic and disbelief washed over her. She could have looked away, but where? Naked werewolves surrounded her. Her feet felt like they were stuck to the ground, her tongue thick in her mouth. Her golden eyes went wide, taking in the sight of so much exposed skin. And there, right in front of her, was Asher. Her gaze locked on him, traveling over his broad shoulders and down his muscular body. She wanted to scream, to demand an explanation, but her focus wavered when she noticed something that made her stop. Scars. Asher's body was covered in them. Jagged, cruel scars marked his otherwise perfect skin. Some were faded and old, others looked fresh, like they refused to heal. Violet's heart squeezed in her chest. She didn't understand why, but looking at those scars felt like a punch to the gut. Werewolves healed fast. Their bodies rarely showed any sign of injury. And yet, these scars remained. There was only one thing that could leave scars like that: silver. It was obvious someone had tortured Asher, repeatedly, with silver. Who would do something so awful, and why? Violet didn't know why she cared so much, but a sudden, intense anger surged through her. Whoever had done this deserved to pay. Like what you see, princess? Asher's teasing voice broke through her thoughts, shattering the moment. Violet's head snapped up, anger flashing in her golden eyes. How could he smile now, after everything he's been through? And yet, his words, without meaning to, drew her gaze back down. Her breath caught for a different reason. A very noticeable, very large erection jutted out in front of him. Asher didn't even try to hide it. His blatant desire was all over his smug face. Heat flooded her cheeks as rage mixed with embarrassment. He was shameless, totally shameless. Determined to look anywhere but at him, Violet turned her head, only for her gaze to land on Griffin. Grinding her teeth, Violet tried to look away, only for her eyes to unfortunately land on Griffin again. The Cardinal Alpha was a walking tower of muscle. Built like a linebacker, his body rippling with thick muscles that screamed pure strength. And unfortunately, her eyes betrayed her yet again, landing on his, It was gigantic. If there was ever a weapon to fear, it was that thing. He could seriously hurt someone with that. Some poor, unlucky girl. Violet took a deep breath, trying to stay calm. They wanted to freak her out, to make her uncomfortable. But she wasn't going to give them that satisfaction. If they wanted to put on a peep show, then fine. She'd watch. Heck, she might even enjoy it. And so it began. Lifting her chin with a "you don't scare me" look, Violet's gaze moved to Roman. Unlike Asher and Griffin, Roman was leaner. His body was built more for speed. Still, he was just as intimidating, radiating power in his own way. Roman, always the showman, struck a pose like he was on a catwalk. Unlike the others, he seemed to be having a blast. He caught her eye and winked, obviously enjoying her reaction. Violet rolled her eyes, muttering a curse under her breath, before moving on to Alaric. Alaric had a similar slim build to Roman, but his skin was paler. Just like the others, he was perfect. If you know what that means. Violet could finally understand where all the Cardinal Alpha's confidence came from. But then, Alaric's electric blue eyes locked onto hers with his intense stare, like he was trying to see right through her. The weight of his gaze made her stomach flip. and she quickly looked away, refusing to meet his eyes. Everywhere Violet turned, she was met with bare skin, confident stares, and this overwhelming sense of power that felt like it was suffocating her. But Violet squared her shoulders and stood tall. If they thought they could intimidate her, they were dead wrong. "Is this it?" Violet said loudly. "Are you done showing off your little—" She paused, searching for the right word. "Things?" The words slipped out before she could stop them, and for a second, everything went silent. Her boldness had surprised everyone, especially the alphas. They looked stunned, annoyed, and in Roman's case, amused. But then, out of the blue, laughter erupted, not from the alphas, but from one of the human students standing behind them. "Guys!" The preppy blonde girl snorted, a smirk plastered across her face. She sounded like she lived for moments like this. She called them little things. Looks like Violet's been hanging around with small fries her whole life, and now she can't tell the real deal when she sees it. The reaction was immediate. Laughter ripped through the group, getting louder and louder. Violet felt her face burn bright red. This wasn't how she pictured things going at all. She wanted to put the alphas in their place, pun intended. But somehow she'd just gotten herself into a public discussion about the size of, well, you know. And not just any you know, but werewolf you know. Great. Why on earth was she arguing about this in the first place?
To listen to the full audio series, install the Pocket FM app now.